What's up everybody, this is Danny, and today I've partnered with Asus to show you the brand new Asus ZenScreen Smart Monitor MS27UC. This is an affordable but stylish monitor that is super versatile since it has Google TV built in, so you can use it with computers and laptops when it's time to work, but easily use it as a standalone smart TV with tons of apps and games. This one is a little bittersweet because this is the last time that you'll see this setup. It's getting a huge overhaul next year, but I have a neat bonus portable display to show you as well, so stick around for that. I got a lot to show you, so let's just jump right in. If you're into unboxings, then here you go. This is what you could expect in the box when you pick one of these up. If you want to check current pricing, then I'll leave a link down below because you never know when these will go on sale, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the pricing. You get pretty much everything that you need in the box. You get all the cables you need, including an HDMI and USB-C cord. You also get a nice remote included, which I like, so we'll go over that more a little bit later on. It is nice that you get batteries for the remote, so you don't have to run to the store. I got both of the cables, international and US, in this box, but I'm glad that I don't need a huge power supply, which is nice. You get the two-piece stand, which is really easy to put together, and it's a solid metal base, which is nice. And then of course, the smart monitor itself, which comes in a clean silver color, and you don't need any tools to put the base together. All you need to do is just tighten the bottom screw with your hands, and that's it. Just click it into the monitor and then plug it in, and then you're ready to go. So let's take a look at the design of this monitor. It has an interesting knitted fabric on the bottom and on the back of the display, which makes this stand out. The design makes sense because behind the fabric there are dual front-facing 5-watt Harman Kardon certified speakers, which sound legit, by the way, much better than I thought they would. So I'm gonna let you listen to it. Let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. They sound pretty good, right? I was pleasantly surprised. The stand is height adjustable and you can tilt as well, so you can get that perfect angle that you like on the desk. But if you want to mount it, you can, because it is VESA mount compatible. And I love the fact that there is a shelf on the back here, so if you want to put away your keyboard, mouse, and remote, you have built-in storage, which I think is clever. You also have easy cable management back here that all can be routed through the base. You get a decent row of ports, including DisplayPort 1.4, USB-C, HDMI 2.0, 2 USB-A ports, and a headphone jack. The display itself is a 27-inch non-glare IPS panel with HDR 400 certification. The panel is 60 Hz, which makes sense in this price category, but the 4K resolution looks great, and you get 99% of the sRGB color space, so you get decent color accuracy as well, so it's a nice looking monitor overall. I personally think it looks great out of the box, but if you want to tinker around with the settings, there are a ton of them. So if you want to go through different color profiles and you want to adjust the brightness, sharpness, you have all of that here in the settings panel. So have fun, you got a lot to go through. I spent most of my time watching TV shows and catching up on my favorite YouTube videos from my favorite creators, and that's why this monitor is so versatile, because I can power my laptop through just one USB-C cable, and that will also charge my laptop at the same time, so quickly I have a nice productivity and multitasking setup. But when I'm done, I don't have to rely on my laptop. I can go straight into the Google TV interface, which I'm used to since all of my TVs in my house run Google TV, so I feel right at home in my office. So let me show you some of the standout features on this monitor. The included remote is the easiest way to control the monitor, but if you don't have it near, then you can use the joystick controller on the bottom, so that is nice. And next to it, you will also find the power button just in case you misplace the remote. But if you use that shelf back there, you won't lose your remote control. Because this is using Google TV software, setup is extremely easy. Since I'm already a heavy Google user and have multiple accounts, I just followed the prompts on my smartphone and everything was ready to go. Also, what's great is you can switch between accounts, which makes this so great for families. And you can even manage kids' accounts, which is really important if you have school-age kids like I do. You don't need a laptop or a PC whatsoever. You can just connect a mouse and keyboard to the smart monitor itself, and it's a nice little setup. Of course, with the power of Google Assistant, any questions they have, they can just ask Google to look things up. Having access to over 10,000 apps on the Google Play Store is great, because after they do their homework, they can have a little fun. You can connect a Bluetooth controller and game a little bit, so you're really getting more than just a computer monitor. With the 60 Hz refresh rate, this one may not be for the serious gamer, but casual gaming is an absolute go on the Asus ZenScreen Smart Monitor. It pairs up fantastic with something like a Nintendo Switch, and when it's time for me to get back to work, I can just hit a few buttons on the remote and get right back to where I left off. So this is a family-friendly monitor. There are a few more things that make this monitor stand out when it comes to features. You can control multiple devices with just one mouse and keyboard connection, which makes it seamless. The monitor supports Miracast, which makes sharing content from your smartphone and PC super easy wirelessly. So when I want to share photos that I took from our family vacation, I can see which ones really stood out on a bigger display. With Miracast, you can do multi-view and even have your smartphone mirrored on the screen while you're watching content, which is awesome for multitasking. But if you're a streamer, which I'm not, but I still think this is a really cool feature, look at all these streaming platforms that are compatible, and you can stream up to 4 platforms simultaneously with Multi-Platform Streamer Plus. I think a product like this is neat because it can find new life later on in the tech cycle. So let's say that my son wants his first TV for his room. I don't have to go buy a new one. I can just use this. He will have all of the streaming apps here like Disney Plus, Netflix, and Hulu, and he can even get live TV for free on Free Play, so watching the news and catching up on current events is just a click away. I love the AI summaries that you can get on shows and movies, so he can determine if that's the right content to watch. And there are more Google TV software features that will eventually make it on this monitor. And the best part is he can double up to do schoolwork or even extend a school laptop display, so I really like that about this monitor. So I promised you a really cool portable display, and here it is. This is the ZenScreen MB229CF portable monitor, and this is a 22-inch Full HD 100Hz monitor that can go absolutely anywhere with you. I am really digging the design and form factor. It is much thinner and lighter than you would think it is. I was actually blown away when I first opened it. It can be used with a C-clamp so you have more of a permanent setup at home or the office, and it can rotate as well so you can change the orientation to fit your productivity needs. It can also be partition mounted as well, so if you work in an office with cubicles, it's a super easy mounting setup. But what makes this so versatile is that there's an integrated handle and fold-out kickstand, so you can literally take this anywhere that you want. You have a DC power in, HDMI port, and headphone jack there, but you can power this display with just one USB-C cable, which is awesome. You can't power this monitor with something like a smartphone, but you can see that a laptop will power this no problem with the USB-C cable. Now, the only downside is that the monitor brightness is higher when it's plugged in, but this gives you that flexibility when you need it. This is also an anti-glare panel, so you get some good viewing angles, and it also has 2.1 channel audio, so you get some decent audio out of this monitor as well. So I'm really excited about this. I had to show you this because I think this is a unique product. Being able to just game on a larger screen wherever I see fit is awesome, and I would love to see a version of this with Google TV as well. I think that would be a nice add-on to the portfolio. So let me know what you think about this and the Asus ZenScreen Smart Monitor in the comment section below. Do you have a use for a more versatile and more affordable monitor like this one? Or when you build out an office, do you only look at high-end monitors? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm really excited to read it because I'm genuinely curious. I will also leave these monitors linked down below because you never know when these will go on sale, so make sure you check current pricing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.